Father Denali shouted with delight that his father had regained consciousness. Kumar blinked at Denali for a moment as if confused, then a light came into his eyes. Denali, what happened to the snow wolves? Where are we? He asked. Denali puffed out his chest in pride. Frost and I defeated the snow wolves by ourselves. But then the mountain exploded into a volcano, and Kanvar came and saved us and brought us here to this palace. It's amazing. Huge. All made of gold. And there are dragons everywhere, only they don't want to eat us. And Kanvar's father is a king, can you believe it? Denali said. He was glad to have his father awake and speaking to him. Slow down, Kumar said. I didn't understand half of it. He glanced around the room, his eyes came to rest on Amar, and his brow furrowed. Amar took a step back. Now Kumar, he said, lifting his hand in a placating gesture. Don't do anything rash. Kumar rose to his feet. Don't do anything rash, he shouted. You slimy, scaly, treacherous, fool of a Naga. Sending me off to the north to hunt a useless great white dragon. How could you? You ruined everything. If you would have only given me a moment to explain. Denali's heart froze. He'd been so excited to see his father awake, he'd forgotten Kanvar's warning that Kumar might turn against them the way the Taniyat tribe had. I'm sorry, Amar said. I couldn't risk you hurting my sons, and I warn you, if you raise a hand against them now, I'll take control of your mind again. You don't have your singing stone here to stop me. Kanvar edged over beside Devaj, and the two brothers stood together to face the furious Kumar. Denali held his breath. Kumar stared at the boys for a moment, then a smile lit his face. You've bonded? Both of you? Thank the fountain, Kumar said. Kanvar's heart skipped a beat. Amar cleared his throat. You're happy about that? Kumar glanced at Amar and noticed the golden crown across his brow. His smile faded a bit. So you're a king? I have to admit, I never guessed that part of it. King Khalid's grandson. Amar straightened his robes. Kumar lowered his head in respect. I didn't know any of the royal family had survived. I don't understand, Amar said. I thought you would try to kill me and the children. Kumar shook his head, went to Denali, and wrapped an arm around his shoulders. Denali was grateful for the reassurance. He didn't think he could have lived with it if his father had tried to kill him. 3 Nagas in 2 generations. Who'd have thought, Kumar said. 4, counting Rajan, Kanvar said. Who's Rajan? Denali asked. Kumar grimaced. I'll explain everything if Amar doesn't blast my mind to bits again. He glared at Amar. I would have told you back then if you'd given me the chance. I'm sorry. It was reflex, Amar said. Kumar chuckled. I'm sure it was. It's a wonder any Nagas have survived at all. Kumar scanned the faces of the people around him. So are you going to tell us? Amar asked, folding his arms across his chest. Yes, but it's hard. Kumar shuddered. Kanvar answered for him. He swore by the fountain that he'd never speak of it. Of course he had a sword to his throat at the time. You saw that? Kumar asked. Kanvar nodded. Will you explain then? I don't think I can. It hurt too much having Rajan's mind and soul ripped away from me like that, Kumar said. They all listened in horror as Kanvar told them about Kumar's twin brother and how he died. I didn't understand why they killed Rajan until later, Kumar said. After my father died, I was going through his things and I found an ancient journal. I had to break 3 locks off it just to open the crumbling pages. It was written by a long ago ancestor. He was the captain of the royal guard when King Khalid ruled at Stone Fountain. And Anil, Parmvar said with delight as if they'd been friends. Yes, and Anil, Kumar continued. The king heard rumors of an uprising in a village on the northern sea shore and sent Anil and his dragon to check on it. But Anil never made it there. He came down with a coughing sickness and stopped at a small oasis in the desert. He was very sick for a long time. When he regained his strength, he went back to Stone Fountain and found it overthrown. Shocked, he sent his dragon into hiding, disguised himself as a freed field slave, and searched for any Naga survivors. He found none, and started a new life. And Anil, under his new false name and guise, started the dragon hunter Jati. He was sickened by the slaughter of the Nagas and furious at the dragons who had rebelled. He vowed to hunt them all down and kill them. A faint cry of protest escaped from Kanvar. Kumar paused. Kanvar is bound to a great blue dragon, Amar explained. He's seen what happened at Stone Fountain from a different point of view. I wish someone would tell me what happened, Denali said. You all keep talking about things as if everyone knew. Denali tried not to be irritated. It seemed so much had happened long ago that mattered greatly now. Don't worry, Parmvar said. I'm going to teach you all about it. Kanvar, Kumar said. Tell your dragon not to eat me. I'm just recounting history the way it was recorded in Andanil's journal. The point is, Andanil was also concerned about finding any Nagas who survived and helping any new ones that would be born. He left an explanation in the journal about the bonding ceremony and how it should be done. After I read the journal, I promised myself I would never kill one of my own children or grandchildren. But I knew they would die a horrible death anyway if I could not find a gold dragon for them to bond with. I hunted for the gold dragons all over the world. When Mani was born, I watched her carefully, fearing she would come down with the fever before I could find any gold dragons. She did not, thank the fountain. Then I heard that a gold dragon had been sighted in Kundiland. I took Mani with me and went, determined to stay until I found what I was looking for. Funny, but it found me, and it was far more than I believed possible. Kumar laughed and looked over at Amar. You came walking through my front door all of your own free will. I knew what you were the moment you entered the house. The way you carried yourself. The way you responded to people in conversation a moment too soon, as if you had read their thoughts. And if that hadn't given you away, your smell would have. I recognized it as soon as Mani brought you over to me. I smell, Amar said, surprised. You smell like molten gold, just like Rajan did when he came down with a fever. I knew what you were, and I also knew that you could not have survived and grown to manhood if you were not very cautious. I didn't want to scare you away, so I shielded my mind from you, never letting you know that I knew you were a Naga. I figured it was enough to have you in the family. If any of my grandchildren or great-grandchildren were Nagas, you'd be there to help them bond when they came down with a fever. But then... Kumar licked his lips and shuddered. You came to my house on my birthday. Our birthday, Rajan's and mine. I was thinking of him, and you startled me. My shields were down, and then that was it. My life gone in an instant. You fool. But I forgive you. You have good reflexes. I'm sure that's what has kept you alive. Amar's brow furrowed. My parents weren't as cautious, and they died. Kumar nodded. A lot of Nagas have been killed since the fall of Stone Fountain. 9 in my own family line counting Rajan, Kumar said, and I don't intend to let any more of our own die like that. You need not fear me, Amar. Thank the fountain, Amar said. Eska came into the room, wearing the dress Amar had given her. It had belonged to his first wife, long ago. Eska, Kumar said, rushing to her side and drawing her close to him along with Denali. Miki dashed into the room and stood up on his hind legs to lick Kumar's face. Kanvar grinned. He had succeeded in bringing his grandfather home and uniting the family. It is good to see everyone together again, he said. We don't have everyone yet, Amar said softly. Kanvar felt a keen sense of loss from his father's mind. Mani is still in Daro, Amar said. I don't know how I'll ever mend my relationship with her now she knows what I am, but I still love her with all my heart. Then we will go to Daro, Kumar said. I will show her the journal. When she learns her true heritage, I'm sure we can convince her to join you here. Yes, we will go, Amar agreed, but I'm not so sure we can convince her.